They fly in some of the UK's most dangerous skies.
I'm being smashed about to get into the valley.
It's going to be bumpy, it's going to be turbulent, guys.
From high-rise city centres
Okay, commit to land, over the H.
to remote peaks battered by extreme weather.
The top looks to be in cloud. Can you confirm that's the case, over?
The crews of Yorkshire's 2 air ambulances risk their lives
Gone unresponsive.
It's just gone unresponsive on us.
to save yours.
There's potentially fatalities involved.
There, he's on its roof.
Delivering intensive care by air.
Is he breathing? No, he's not breathing.
The cow trampled me and then came back again and again.
No matter how critical the case,
This is the first time anything like this has ever happened.
He's moving his arms around and he's sweating buckets.
however risky the place.
I'm going to get down there quickly.
He's got an almost complete amputation at the right knee.
What's your name?
Doing their jobs with Yorkshire grit.
It is from Medic 2 at the patient's side, however.
Humour
You might get rest at week off if you're lucky.
What is it, Thursday?
Yeah.
and compassion.
OK, chick, we're just going to get you out, all right? Don't worry, we'll look after you, I promise.
This time on Helicopter ER. The team fight to save a driver after his car ploughs into a tree.
Lost the sensation in both legs, hit the tree approximately 45 miles an hour.
A schoolboy collides with a car while cycling home from school.
You're doing really well, mate, all right? You're doing really, really well.
And a climber plunges down a rock face after being hit on the head by a falling boulder.
He has no sensation or movement in the left-hand side of his body.
Are there any obvious injuries?
At the Nostell Air Base, dispatcher Andy is listening in to a 999 call.
It really hurt. Can't move his legs, he's screaming.
So we were told that a car had hit a tree. What that does is the body sort of stops, but then the internal organs continue to move. So there was a high probability that he had done something serious.
I'll set you off.
That should be on, that should be on.
Bolster in the back.
Close the scale front left. Engines both high.
Flight engagement. Quite nice and gentle to begin with.
Pilot Owen is flying paramedics James, Steve and Dr Jez to one of Yorkshire's most popular seaside towns.
We're off to Scarborough on the beautiful east coast of Yorkshire for a road traffic collision. A young man's rolled his car, hit a tree and is apparently trapped. Potentially multiple injuries, life-threatening injuries from an incident like that.
More details about their patient are coming in.
Lumbar back pain, lost of sensation in both legs, hit the tree approximately 45 miles an hour. Which hospital would it be from there? James Cook is closest, is showing.
So the grid's plotting northeast of the hospital helipad near the college, is that where that's correlated?
It's on the road next to the college.
Got the ambulance visual, 11 o'clock now.
I got it. So we're going to look for that field this side of the ambulance. OK, good. Well, the wind's from the north, so we're into wind now. All right, turn to descend. There is access to the left-hand side of the field.
Roger.
Top left to get the seat, so I'll just go to the middle of the field.
Okay, it's fine, mate.
Turn me. Clear out to the left.
It's a fair old impact.
The car ploughed into the tree at high speed. Fire crews have cut through the wreckage to free the driver.
Are you going on to have a look at the car, see? Well, see from there.
It looked like 3 or 4 cars had crashed. The wheels had come off, the axle had snapped. They were spread over about 400 metres. I did expect to find fatalities within the wreckage.
The badly injured man was travelling alone.
Travelling approximately, he says 45 miles an hour.
Yeah.
So he's come off the both trees and bounced to the other side of the road. He's not complaining about his spine, but the mechanism.
It's a big mechanism, yeah.
The local paramedics suspect he has suffered a serious spinal injury in the impact. As the only doctor on scene, Jez will lead his care. Paramedic Steve is looking at the car to understand how the accident happened. It will help assess the patient's injuries.
Was he physically trapped in then, or no?
No, we didn't have to free him from anything.
Okay.
He was just complaining about lack of sensation in his legs.
Okay. So that's not intruded into his legs or anything like that?
No, so he's just gone out backwards on the board.
Marvellous. OK, thank you. I just spoke to the fire brigade, said he wasn't physically trapped. Right. We just took the roof off to make the extrication a little easier. He's complaining mainly of lower back pain, but he's got reduced sensation in both lower limbs.
Okay.
Lower back skillet. I know. There's no bleeding that we can be aware of. He's quite ashen, quite grey.
Yeah.
Pelvic binders on at the moment. He's had 10 of morphine because he was complaining of 10 out of 10 pain.
Yeah.
He's had TXA as well.
My name's Jez. I'm just going to have another quick look here, okay, just to make sure everything's not changed since the last story. Can I have a look at your chest, mate? Is that okay?
Yeah, but I'm just so cold.
All right, fella. Any pain in your chest at all?
No.
Any pain there, mate? Did you have your seatbelt on?
Yeah.
Good lad. Can you feel my friend touching your feet down there?
Like tingling.
Tingling, is it? Okay, mate. Can you curl your toes up?
No.
You can't, mate. Okay.
He couldn't feel the doctor touching his legs, his feet, but he had paralysis from the waist down. People sort of know when they've done something serious, and I think he knew that day that he had.
Any pain in there, mate?
No, it just pushes on my back.
On your back, yeah.
Can you feel that now? I can feel it a bit, yeah.
Does it feel normal there and there, or is it different?
Where and where?
I'm touching you on the side of your leg and the side of your arm.
Yeah, it feels a little bit different.
Okay.
The man's back is broken, and Dr. Jez suspects the injury may be catastrophic.
He's got a quad injury, isn't he? The question is whether we fly him or you go by road. So it's a long drive and the roads aren't great, so we were kind of thinking...
Oh, no, I can't drive, no.
We're thinking we'd fly him.
Smash our spine to bits of him.
I think you probably have.
It's very sad, you know, would he walk again? But then it's important to be honest with the patient because you don't want to give them any false hope. We always say we treat worst case scenario, and anything that's, if it's a better outcome than that, that's a bonus for them. But you have to be honest with them, it's not good to lie to them. You have to be truthful in when they ask you questions, and that's exactly what we did.
So he's going to bring the scoop over to exchange with these guys. We'll get a flexor on ready.
Cannulated bilaterally, he's got 2 greys in, so I'm...
Spot on. Hello, it's Jez, one of the doctors off Helimed 99. We're bringing you an adult male trauma. Main injury is spinal. He's got a pelvic binder. Crew have given him some morphine and some TXA. We're in Scarborough, so we're just loading him onto the aircraft now, so we're probably going to be about half an hour. Cheers, see you later, bye, bye.
Oh, it's so cold.
A police investigation into the cause of the accident is underway.
He's got a spinal injury, so it's life-changing.
Does he have any? It is life-changing.
Yeah, he's broke his back. Yeah,
he's broke his back.
1, 2, 3, lift.
The team have no way of knowing whether the driver's spinal cord is damaged or, at worst, severed. Either way, time is critical for recovery.
Just watch the back end and watch that aerial in the middle of the tail.
Okay, stay there, feet there. Change hands, head towards the aircraft. Lovely.
Just hold him on there and someone will go in and slide.
Hello, mate.
Happy?
Right, so we're flying you up to James Cook. It'll be a lot less painful.
My back's still hurting so much.
It will do. We'll give you a little bit more pain relief as we go en route, mate.
Engine's best to fly.
Lift, I'll go a little, only a tiny bit to the right and I'll do a beat on departure with a clear area behind us.
The main thing is to try and make sure that the spinal cord gets enough oxygen to it, same as with a head injury. Trying to minimise the amount of movement to stop the injury getting any worse.
Pilot Owen is racing the team 37 miles north to the James Cook Hospital in Middlesbrough.
Got an ETA of 15220.
Chest is all intact, yep. No crepitus.
Pelvic binder purely
Mechanism and loss of sensation, so he could have a pelvic injury.
Probably a northerly approach. Happy?
Yep, all good.
LVP about 200 feet.
All good on this one.
Continuing.
Dash99 landed.
We're going to slide you out and get you into the hospital.
Tests and scans in the next hour will confirm the extent of their patient's injuries. The trauma team will do all they can, but today's crash may have changed his life forever. High above the Pennines, Helimed 99 is racing to provide backup to ground crews at an emergency. Then...
Helimed 99, stand down, stand down.
Roger, 99, standing down, turn off.
Dispatcher George on the air desk spots another 999 call coming in.
Helimed 99, I've got another detail for you.
What sort of direction, George?
Towards Huddersfield, please, Huddersfield.
Paramedics James and Pete and Dr. Andy are being diverted to a serious accident.
It's a 14-year-old bike versus car. I haven't got any more details, so I'm just going to phone them back.
I've just tried calling the caller back, however their phone's now switched off. There is a crew 6-minute ETA, so I'm going to try and get an update from them ASAP.
Roger, thank you. ETA 2 minutes. We've been retasked while in the air to a 14-year-old who's been on a push bike and has been in collision with a car. We don't have any more information. I know that George on the desk has tried to call the caller back, does not manage to get through. But we're only 2 minutes away, so we'll go and have a look and see where we can help.
Can't see anything on the undershoot that's going to cause any problems, can you?
Pilot Elaine is aiming to land on the local football pitch, just a short walk from the injured boy.
S99's landed.
It's looking nice for his bike, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just like head first into it, isn't it?
Yeah. Not wearing a helmet now.
14-year-old Connor was riding his bike home from school when he collided with a car.
Right, Jay, can you grab a traction splint out of DCF just in case, mate? Right, how are we doing? Are we in a position to move him?
It looks like Connor has broken his thigh bone in the impact. It's the longest and strongest bone in the body.
I'm not messing about cannulating and stuff like that. Get that on him, get him in the back, get him out of the way of everybody.
They must lift Connor onto a rigid stretcher. They can't yet rule out a spinal injury.
Well done.
Where's he saying that hurts him?
His right leg.
Okay. Okay.
We're going to get you some painkillers now, buddy. How's your chest feeling, Connor? So let's have a feel around there, buddy. Does it hurt when I'm touching your chest?
No, it doesn't.
Not at all. How does your breathing feel?
Fine.
Connor's broken leg is causing him intense pain, and moving him will make it worse. They're giving him gas and air.
Right, fella. What I need you to do, pop this in your mouth, OK? Take some big, slow, deep breaths. That's it. You just keep doing that. Just breathe. Don't do anything else. Just breathe on that, OK? Might feel a bit funky with it, but don't worry. We'll get you out of the cold. Have a good look and see what's going on, all right?
Connor's twin brother called his mum Giovanna. They only live a few streets away.
How old is he?
He's 14.
14. Is he normally fit and well?
Yeah.
Yeah. Taking medicines for anything?
Nope, none.
He's a big lad for 14, isn't he?
He is very big. They are very tall. Big boys.
Yeah.
Okay, Tom, you're doing really well, mate, all right? You're doing really, really well.
Ready, steady, lift.
OK, mate, well done. Just work careful. There we go. Back.
Put your fingers in. Good lad.
OK.
As you can see, it's quite a cold, wet day today, so we've just got him in the ambulance so he's warm. We've cut all his clothes off and have a proper look at him in here because at the minute it's cold and he'll get really cold if he's out here.
You keep on that. Can I borrow this arm? Can you straighten it for me?
It could have been far worse. He's got obviously a deep laceration under his chin, but the main injury he's got is he's fractured his right femur, so his thigh bone. Serious injury, but it could have been far worse. So he's having some strong pain relief, which will allow us to put a traction splint on to pull that femur out to length, and that will reduce how much bleeding there is, and it'll help his pain and so on. And then we'll take him off to hospital.
We'll sort you out. We're going to put a splint on your leg, mate, all right? I've just given him some morphine.
You can lose a lot of blood into a closed fractured femur, about 1,500 mils, which is quite a lot. The main thing is it's very, very painful. So as it's at the moment, if it is closed, then the blood loss isn't as much of a concern as how much pain is in. So it's about getting it straight and getting the bone pulled so that it's not misaligned and so that he's not got the muscle spasm. Because a lot of the pain with femur fractures actually comes from the muscle spasm rather than the actual break itself. So get that sorted for him and then hopefully be a bit more comfortable. We've got some strong drugs we can give him. We carry an additional range of paediatric drugs, so we'll be able to give him a little bit over and above maybe what the road crew might, keep him comfortable.
The team will use a traction splint to slowly stretch his broken leg, realign the broken bone and restore proper blood flow, but it's going to hurt.
What I want you to do is with this thigh muscle, I want you to pull that towards you. Okay. You're going to give me counter traction, all right?
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Connor, just keep nice and still. It's going to hurt for a second, then it's going to be all right, okay? So nice and hard.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we're going to move it this way. 1, 2, 3, keep going, keep going, keep going. Well done. Well done, Connor.
Okay.
What's happening is you broke your leg, and that bone's pushing against it. Okay, gonna pull through. Okay, Connor, you're gonna feel a bit of a pull, but you'll stop hurting, all right? Nice and steady, well done. You're doing really well. Okay. Connor, can you feel me touching your toes, buddy? Excellent. Give me a wiggle. Got pedal pulse. Get that tidied up and we're done.
With Connor's leg successfully straightened, he'll go by road ambulance to A&E at Huddersfield Royal Infirmary.
Cheers, buddy.
Connor is in good spirits. But femur fractures are serious. He'll need surgery, and he faces over 6 months of recovery.
Fire pads away, lots of pilots in, radios and lights.
Helimed 98 is airborne to Wakefield. Paramedics Al and Rachel are responding to reports a man's been crushed by a truck.
145 is just lifted north over and up to Moffat with 1,500 feet, 1005.
Dr. Andy's on duty again. Information is still sketchy.
We don't know a huge amount. What we have been told is that a flatbed lorry has fallen onto a patient. So whether he was working underneath it or not, we're not sure. If something like that falls on somebody, it can cause a huge variety of injuries, serious head injuries. If it crushes your chest, even if that impact doesn't cause big injury, it can stop you being able to take breaths, and you can kind of asphyxiate from that. So that's a big concern as well. So we'll have a good look at his chest and his breathing and all that kind of stuff, as well as everything else.
Ep12, 98, we've got a couple of minutes to run. Sounds like it's an industrial accident, this. Have the police been alerted, do we know?
Don't think they have. I'll have a word with team leader.
Their patient is somewhere in an industrial estate 500 feet below.
It's this last lot before the housing estate. Right close to the motorway.
We're in a high
I've got him.
Are you able to see
So
him?
2 o'clock, there's a high-vis, a couple of red vans in the thing. Yeah, got him.
Pilot Jeff is landing his medical team in the industrial estate car park. It's a tight squeeze, but within legal limits.
How's the tail looking, Andy?
Yep, tail's clear of that fence.
Cheers, mate. The loader in this side, Jeff. No, it's landed.
Hi, well, whereabouts out there?
Local paramedics are on scene. The injured patient is already being assessed in the back of their road ambulance.
Hello, sweetheart.
Hello. 43-year-old Matthew Mullender is in a lot of pain. He was doing repair work underneath a 2-ton flatbed truck when it came off an axle stand and crushed him.
You're quite sweaty at the moment. You've been doing a lot of hard work, or it's just pain?
It's just pain, I think.
That's really sore there. Just up a little bit more into that top corner. Big breath if you can. Where's that hurt?
Yeah. He was on the other
Sorry.
side of it.
Yeah.
Matthew's chest took the full weight of the falling lorry. He could have serious internal injuries.
We've decided we're going to go to Leeds, which I think, given his bit reduced movement here, tender right up quadrant, significant mechanism.
And having a look at that, he has been pinned by it. It's kind of...
So, but I don't think we're going to do anything on the way. So if you're happy, we'll just get going and give him some morphine en route.
Yeah.
With a severe blow to the chest like this, Dr. Andy won't take any chances. He's prepping their patient for immediate transport to hospital. Rachel wants to find out exactly how Matthew was injured. His son Jay found him.
So when he says he's kind of got squished between, was he laid on the floor and this is what's come down and kind of crushed him?
Yeah, he was on the red mat.
Yeah.
And when we've come over, his shoulder was under this bit, but obviously on the other side,
Yeah.
and this were resting on his ribs.
The shoulder stuck in there and that's come down onto his ribs.
Yeah. I was sat in the garage and we heard scraping and screaming, and we just sort of knew what had happened, and we just sort of come out and we had to lift it off of him, but he was pinned with his shoulder and on his ribs. But got up and just started walking about.
There's nothing that triggers technically,
No,
is
and
there?
all it's obviously nice and stable and like I say, it's a little bit clammy, but...
Except mechanism.
Yeah.
Crush injuries to the chest can damage the heart and lungs and can prove fatal. Matthew is fortunate his son was around to provide immediate help.
thankfully there were two strong guys who were able just to lift it up so he could be pulled out. And then he's walked onto the ambulance. He's sat up in the back of the ambulance at the moment being assessed, but his pulse and blood pressure and oxygen levels and stuff are all normal. So hopefully he's got away with very minor injuries from this. But obviously it could have been a lot worse. And great work by those two guys for lifting the truck up and letting him get out.
Take care, sweetheart. I hope you feel better soon. So we're going to send him to Leeds. The crew are happy to transport. He doesn't need any advanced intervention from us. So that means that we're available for other emergencies.
Matthew is on his way to the major trauma centre at the Leeds General Infirmary, where scans will reveal the full extent of his injuries. At Air Ambulance headquarters, Helimed 98 is being scrambled to the Yorkshire Dales.
MFD, easy.
So 1022.
Radio's lights.
Radio's no change lights.
Autopilot.
Engaged.
Auto trim.
Engaged.
Paramedics Sammy, Steve and Dr. Tim are racing 46 miles to an injured climber.
We're going to settle. Apparently a rock has fallen on the man's head, so we're just going to find out what's going on there.
Stranded halfway up the rock face, it will be difficult to reach their patient. The local mountain rescue team are also on their way.
Do we have any further info? Over.
Steve receives an update from the scene of the accident.
Rock has hit right hand side of head, taken a chunk out of it. Patient is alert, complaining of numbness down left hand side and unable to move legs. DCA is 35 minutes away.
It sounds like the rock climber has a catastrophic head injury. Dr. Tim is already thinking about life-saving treatment.
Worst case scenario is he's got an extradural and he's bleeding.
Yeah.
So if we have to tube him, we'll go with an 8-tube, long-bladed scope, the usual.
But first, they have to find him. Their patient was climbing somewhere near a disused limestone quarry. His distressed girlfriend called 999.
You're looking for somebody wearing blue shorts and a grey top, if you can see anything between the trees. She's also saying she's left a red bag out as some sort of marker. I don't know if you can see a red bag.
Oh, there's a red bag. Right, I can see a red bag. It's quite far up the quarry. 7 o'clock now.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah. Okay.
I've got somewhere to land. Looking for dust on the left. No fact at the moment.
All looks good, left.
Yeah, I'm just going to stick it here.
The team can see the bag, but there's no sign of the patient.
I hope it's not on top of that.
We were just surrounded by a forest, and it's like, where's the guy in the forest? We didn't really have any clues as to where he was. We actually had to sort of send out a little reconnaissance mission to try and locate him.
Right, my radio, MRT's radio, defib. Let's go.
Paramedic Steve's using a navigation app to try and pinpoint their patient's precise location.
So there's the road.
Where are we?
That's where we are. So literally as that face comes down, she's along the bottom. There does look to be a footpath along the bottom, but it's how we access that footpath. Shall we try that? Tim, I'm just going to have a wander through here to see if I can see that path.
Okay.
It's not always best to split the team, but in these circumstances it was decided to do that in the best way to find this patient. So I decided to go off to see if I could find the location.
Dr. Tim remains in the quarry until the location is confirmed, while Sammy and pilot Lee search for the man from the air.
They probably are in that sloping ground because there's trees just before it.
It's a treacherous hike for paramedic Steve.
It was a rock face, but it was all loose rock, so every time you went to put your foot on, your feet were sliding back. It was a scramble up it.
Then, on the steep quarry side, he spots the patient.
Yeah, it is from Medic 2 at the patient's side, however.
Dr. Tim makes his way there with a local paramedic who's just arrived.
Right, I can see Steve up there. Steve!
Mountain Rescue reached the patient first.
Boulder's come from down there, hits him on the head. He's come down and stopped basically at this point. Not lost consciousness. We've obviously got a head injury there and an eye injury. Complaining of pain in this shoulder and then numbness all the way down his left-hand side.
26-year-old Jamie Smith is badly injured. He plunged 30 feet off the rock face when the boulder hit him. Only the undergrowth broke his fall.
Just squeeze my fingers.
Can't. So numb.
Can you move your hand at all? Can you straighten your fingers? Can you make a fist?
Just all no.
The numbness could be a sign of a traumatic brain injury. It also looks like he may lose his right eye.
Is that very sore in there?
Yeah.
But the problem with a skull fracture is it's not the fact that your bone's broken. The fact is that if your head has been hit hard enough to fracture your skull, your little jelly-like brain underneath has obviously taken a lot of energy. And that's what happened to this guy. The actual shock of the impact had damaged the underlying brain, and that's why he was paralysed. And brain damage is often irreversible, so it's all about getting him to hospital as soon as possible.
Put him in a stretcher, put him on a couple of ropes and just put some friction round and just take it down gently down this slope and then walk across to where your car is.
Right, that sounds like a great plan. Yeah. Can we do it as soon as possible?
Of course we can.
Thank you very much. So,
Yes.
Should we just get that in a
sling for now.
A sling?
Yeah. Paulie has actually dislocated his left shoulder.
Okay.
So we'll put that in a sling.
Right.
Do we have any entonox? No.
Not here. The mood was very tense. The things that were then going through my mind is how on earth we're going to get this gentleman down. He had seriously possible life-changing injuries on the edge of a sheer fall down, with probably looking at maybe 30-45 minutes of an extrication, and those patients need to be in hospital rapidly, and that was something that we couldn't do easily on this occasion.
Jim, how long is that rope? Straight down below you. See that sycamore? Will it reach that tree? Right, because if it will, we'll use that rope and we'll put him down on the stretcher.
Just relax that arm for me. Sharp scratch coming up.
Keep your arm still for us, my friend.
Jamie was searching out new climbing routes when he was hit by the boulder. Now he's going to need powerful drugs to get off the rock face.
If we're thinking pain relief, his blood pressure is 105, I know it is above. I just don't want to give him a load of morphine and crash that.
Is that also fentanyl?
So, are you happy to go with that?
Yeah. Roger, and I want this stretcher bringing in behind the doctor.
This will test all mountain rescue skills. Time is critical, and his survival will depend on their ropes holding.
That's fentanyl.
Yep.
Treat it like morphine, like mil at a time.
Yeah, okay. Jamie, how are we doing? Tim, just confirm 1 mil of this fentanyl, yeah?
1 mil, please, yeah. We'll take it nice and steady.
Yeah, just an update for you. The gentleman is GCS 15. Injuries, he's got a head injury, possible right shoulder or humerus fracture. His BP is 105/75. His SATs are 90% on air. Tachia 120. He's just been given 1 milligram of fentanyl. Over.
The team are working as fast as they can, but Jamie's condition is deteriorating.
His breathing pattern's not fantastic, is it?
No. Just another re-listen.
According to this, his SATs are 65, 64. Should we put a proper oxygen mask on him?
Who brought the oxygen mask up for me that we went on before? Where is it?
Out there.
Yeah. Right, can we bring that one down? Okay. Jamie, just take some normal breaths for me again.
That is a little bit concerning. No, I think we just need to get him down. We need to get him to hospital as soon as possible. Obviously, horrific location. So the problem at the moment is extrication. We need to get him, using our MRT colleagues, down to the road for a full assessment and then helicopter him off to the trauma centre as soon as possible.
Mountain Rescue are ready.
Jamie, is your right arm reasonably okay if I support you on?
Yeah, his right arm, just not sure we don't knock that off of his arm. It's all his left arm that's the problem.
Ready, steady. Jamie, big breath.
Okay, ready, steady, gentle slide.
Our plan, just so you know what it is we're just going to take him carefully down this steep slope. No real option. Just going to go slowly, put him on a rope, back rope with friction. A couple of guys are going to manage it. Then the path goes diagonally across, and we'll just carry it between us because it's quite an awkward path. We'll just need lots of hands, and we'll just caterpillar it across, and we'll just all work together.
Keep it going, Jim. Keep coming steady, Jim.
Tim, you all right with that bag? Can we stick it on my shoulder?
It's taking a team of 12 people and all their strength to get Jamie out over unforgiving terrain.
So the patient is now down. We're looking to relocate the ambulance, which is just down the road, just to get better eyes on him. We couldn't really assess him much up there. And the plan is to take him over to the helicopter, which is at the golf club, and then fly him to LGI. Medic 1 from Medic 2. Yeah, we're down the bottom. We're just starting to walk across the golf course towards you now. If you can have the scoop and the flex line out ready for us, that'd be grand. Thank you.
Once we were down on the ground, it's almost like you're running a race and you can see the finish line. It's like, great, we're down here, the patient's still okay, the helicopter's there, we'll be in hospital in 15 minutes. So we knew that everything was sort of coming together then.
If we just go to the back of the aircraft, guys, it'd be brilliant. We're just going to have a quick check of him before we load him up. So anywhere near the back. Down here, guys, that's here. That's great. Hi, how are we feeling? Okay, so obviously we've come down quite a steep incline. Have we got any pain that we now have that we didn't have before? No, okay.
So air entry looks bilaterally okay. Just going to feel your chest, my friend. Sounds okay, no crepitus. So nothing to see, nothing to feel. Right, now listen, your right leg, lift your right leg straight up in the air for me.
Dr. Tim is conducting neurological tests.
That's good. Try and kick Sammy in the face.
I'm right here, buddy.
Lift your leg right up in the air.
Good lad, that'll do me.
That's good, and down. Now lift your left leg right up in the air. Does it move at all? Nothing at all. Pull me towards you with this arm. Push me away. Pull me towards you with this arm. Push me away.
Just completely numb.
There is no movement on Jamie's left side. An afternoon out on a fine day has left him with potentially catastrophic injuries.
Ready, steady, lift.
Dr. Tim is arranging the hospital care his patient desperately needs.
Going down, gently down. Hello, this is Tim Moll, Air Ambulance Doctor. We're flying to you and we will be getting there in about 15 minutes with a patient. Cardiovascularly, he's stable. He has no sensational movement in the left-hand side of his body. It's been an extremely difficult extrication. It's taken us over an hour to get him away from the scene of the incident, which is why it's been so long. Okay, so we'll be there in about 15 minutes.
Jamie, still with us, yeah?
Yeah.
How are we feeling?
A lot better than being up there.
Certainly.
Engines both 2 flight guarded. Confirm.
They're racing Jamie 34 miles to the major trauma centre at the Leeds General Infirmary.
Lifting. Roger, clear left.
Steve and Tim are closely monitoring their patient's condition. He may suddenly deteriorate.
98% still, pulse of 95, last BP 11775.
Yeah, the thing about him is basically an extradural.
Yeah.
He might have got a bleed evolving on the right hand side.
Yeah.
When I'm on scene with a patient, no matter how bad it is, I know what my priorities are. I look for bleeding, I sort the airway out, the breathing, the circulation. Usually I'm so focused on delivering care to those sort of parts of the body that I don't really think much about the future. Plus, if I do a good job at scene then, the future will take care of itself.
Confirm LGI in the box.
Thanks, mate. Tell you what, thank God for MRT. Yeah, they were amazing, actually.
Without them, we were stuffed at that jump. Absolutely stuffed.
That was excellent work.
You're straight in and direct approach. In the descent, okay, got the chimneys on my side.
Roger, all looks good left.
Thanks, mate. Just maintaining that. Committed to land, over the helipad. Forward and down.
Jamie owes his life to the work of the emergency services today, but he's not out of the woods yet.
Ready, steady, slide. Happy we're clear of everything?
He's heading straight for scans and a team of waiting surgeons.
Speaking.
Dispatcher Pete is taking a call from Yorkshire's Ambulance Control Centre. A cyclist is badly injured after falling off her bike.
Yeah, someone's come off a bike, suffered a leg fracture, got from scene, basically think she has got a pulse in the leg. Head for Ruble heading down southwest to the pub.
Pete's scrambling the team at RAF Topcliffe to the western edge of the national park.
EMS phase, coincident you have 101, yes, performance is fine. BP shows the heading going set. I'll go a little, only a tiny bit to the right and I'll do a beat on departure.
No, Roger.
The Yorkshire Dales covers over 840 square miles.
It's as the road bends away, so the road kind of goes south and turns.
Paramedic Kit is on a solo shift today. Pilot Owen will fly him to their location in just over 20 minutes.
200 feet, 1025, streams 1 information, and lights up to date. Continuing. Right, so that police there, mate. Keep the speed on.
They've spotted the cyclist lying at the side of the road.
I'll come back from there to here, into wind, and we'll look at it from there. Trying to get to a decent position. Good, and happy days.
60-year-old Anne Peterson is in the care of local paramedics. They're giving her gas and air.
Hiya, I'm Kit, nice to meet you.
It looks like she's broken her ankle.
We've just come out of the campsite on the push bikes and she's just tumbled over.
Okay, it's a bit sore, doesn't it?
It's in a bit of pain.
See if we can make it a bit more comfortable for you, Anne. Okay. Where are you from, Anne?
Peebles.
Oh, right, okay.
Scottish borders.
That's quite a way, isn't it? Obviously, your ankle's quite broken, isn't it? Yeah, you've seen. Okay.
I saw it.
We'll get you some painkillers on board, and we'll have a quick look at your leg there and see what we can do to help out. Okay.
Okay.
Anne and her husband John are staying at a campsite nearby.
We were just about to go out to visit some friends across the road in a bunkhouse on our bicycles, and came up to the junction, and she obviously wasn't too sure if traffic was coming and stopped and just fell over sideways. When I then saw her foot, she said, "Oh, my foot, my ankle," and you could see it was completely 90. Well, to me it's 90 degrees from where it should be. So it was obviously something serious. So I then tried to get her comfortable, and then ran up to the pub to get them to ring for an ambulance, because there's no mobile phone coverage here.
So a quick peek, if you don't mind, Anne. I'll be really gentle and I'll do what I can to be careful. Do you feel me touch your toes here?
A little bit.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How bad's the pain at the minute?
Not too bad.
1 to 10. 1 to 10.
Oh, I don't know.
10's like having your ankle broken.
Oh, God. Less than 5.
Right.
Less than 5, good.
Anne's foot is twisted so far out of place, the blood supply is compromised. There's a danger she could lose it.
Do you mind if I just draw a little cross on your foot here? Just where your pulse is. I think we're going to have to try and straighten your ankle, I'm afraid. Okay. And then we'll pop it in a splint. The reason is, if we don't get bones back in something like a normal place, it might just affect the skin that's overlying there at the minute, okay?
In a remote location like this, Anne is a long way from the nearest hospital.
Where will we go? So,
For us, it's Lancaster, so it's
about an hour, isn't it?
an hour's drive, yeah.
I don't think that would be very good, would it? Let me have a quick chat with Owen, and we'll just come up with a bit of a plan. Is that all right? We're going to fly, because it's an hour to hospital.
Yeah.
We might as well just go to Leeds. What's the difference between Leeds and James Cook?
You don't put too much in it, and the winds are behind us as well going to James Cook.
Okay, let's do that then. She's got quite a nasty fracture, has Anne. I'm a bit worried that the skin isn't getting any blood supply, so we're going to just try and put it in a splint, put it in a normal position, and hopefully that'll restore the circulation to her skin. So we're going to go on the ambulance, Anne, sort your leg out, and then we're going to go to the helicopter and get you to the hospital. Okay.
1, 2, 3. Look, put your foot on the floor.
No, sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. So sorry.
Okay.
There we go. Well done, fantastic. There we go. And then we'll pop that back down again.
The slightest movement is agony for Anne.
Oh. Nice and gentle. There we go.
Breathe in, come on, breathe.
Bend at your knee.
So you bend a bit now.
Oh.
In the warmth of the road ambulance, Kit is going to attempt to straighten Anne's leg.
There we are.
She's going to need powerful pain relief.
What I'd like to do is give you some medicine called ketamine. It's a really strong painkiller. Sometimes it makes people go a bit woozy. Sometimes it makes them sort of feel a little bit sick.
Ketamine was originally developed as a horse tranquilizer. It's one of the strongest drugs the air ambulance carries.
That will mean that we can get your ankle splintered properly, okay, without it being too painful. Is that all right?
It's a fast-acting, powerful drug, and it soon kicks in. Time for Kit to pull Anne's ankle straight.
Keep talking to us then, Anne. We're going to lift Anne's leg up. Anne, we're just going to help you with your leg. Bend it at 90 degrees there.
Biking in Peebles.
A mountain biking, is
Mountain
there?
biking in Peebles, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Oh.
It's okay. It's okay.
I'll just hold there a second.
What else happens
Sorry,
in
Anne.
Peebles, Anne?
And lower down, yeah.
What else happens in Peebles?
It takes some force.
Perfect, thank you.
Keep all this.
But Kit has done it, and thankfully the blood supply is restored.
Got good pulse there.
Yeah.
Have you done it?
Yeah, we're all done.
Done.
Yeah. So it's probably stopped hurting now.
A vacuum splint will keep Anne's ankle immobilised on the journey to hospital.
So that goes in there?
Just pump it up.
Yeah, just pump it up, that's exactly it.
Pump up the
Well,
volume.
pump it out even.
The ketamine is wearing off. Anne is coming round from the effects of the drug.
Your ankle's looking okay. All right. Can you feel me touch your toes?
Yeah.
Yeah. Give them a quick wiggle. Oh, well done. That's fantastic. You've got a good pulse there, and the skin looks a lot better. Okay. We're all sorted, sir. Do you want to jump on? She's had some fairly strong painkillers, and her ankle's back to a better position.
You'll be okay.
Where am I going?
Middle spread. It's a middle spread. Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. It's in Yorkshire, you'll be all right.
You hurt your ankle, Anne. I don't know if you remember, but you broke it out in the Dales. We'll give you some painkillers as well, okay? Here we go. Right then.
A little bit nose down slope, but nothing to write home about. Okay, into the hover. Clear 101. Turning about the tail. I'll come to the centre circle, want a helm on. I can afford to squeeze a bit more power with this to speed up this departure. Alright, 150 and above, CDP.
That's good. 99 lifted, seeing route in James Cook.
They're heading to the James Cook Hospital in Middlesbrough. What would have been over an hour's journey by road will take Helimed 98 just 17 minutes.
Alright, so the only obstacles are the northerly approaches of flags just south of it on the road. Okay, because there's stuff on the go around, I'll call it LEP now. Continuing. Happy days.
Ready to slide? Yeah. Very good. If you have an ankle injury like Anne's, the blood supply can be cut off, and that can cause the whole foot and the skin around it to become ischemic. And that means that the tissues start to die, which can result in quite significant disability and poor healing. So it's really important that we get fractures like that aligned back to how they should be doing as soon as possible.
With their patients safely in the care of the hospital staff and heading for surgery, the team can return to RAF Topcliffe to await their next emergency. Doctors confirmed the motorist who drove his car into a tree had broken his back. He needed surgery. He was found guilty of dangerous driving while under the influence of drugs and was jailed for 6 months. He is still recovering. Jamie Smith was rushed straight to surgery to relieve the pressure on his swelling brain after he was hit in the head by a rock while climbing. Jamie spent 3 months in hospital. He is walking again, but has been left with weakness down his left side. Doctors are hopeful that in time he will make a full recovery. Scans in hospital reveal Matthew Mullender mercifully escaped serious internal injuries when a flatbed truck he was repairing came off an axle stand and crushed him. Quick rescue by his son prevented further damage. Matthew broke several ribs, which took 6 painful weeks to heal naturally. Surgeons repaired Anne Peterson's badly broken ankle after she came off her bike during a holiday in the Yorkshire Dales. Anne spent a week in hospital. She's still having physio. 14-year-old Connor spent 3 days in hospital after he collided with a car while cycling home from school and broke his leg. Luckily, his twin brother was cycling home with him.
My brother called Mum, then the police. A couple of minutes later, the ambulance came, and I was put on a stretcher and put on the ambulance, then I went to the hospital. He's also my twin brother. We stayed together basically for 14 years and all life. First 3 days were the only days we were apart, actually.
Surgeons fixed Connor's broken thigh bone with metal rods. It's been a long and tough recovery.
Very, very painful. I started with a frame, then eventually I moved on to 2 crutches, and then I moved to a 1 crutch, and then I'm now walking no crutches.
Connor is hoping to be back on his bike soon and keeping up with his brother again.
It's going to take like 6-7 months until my leg's fully healed. I'm feeling a little bit aching, but other than that, it's good.